Well, hello, my beautiful gems. This is Maria from The Guided Gem, and I'm here to do the December readings for my beautiful Gemini. Gemini, this is going to be for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Gemini, December, the last month of the year. I hope you've had a chance to reassess your 2023 and see how you did. Take an inventory of the things that you have accomplished, things that you wish you had accomplished. And when it comes to making a plan for your 2024, I hope that you're going to take everything that you were successful in and make that even better. And the things that you were not successful in, either you drop them off your goals or you just simply try to improve them. But if I can give you any advice, don't put too much on your plate. All right, Spirit, let's do this. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. Ooh, there are your cards. Interesting. Okay, so we have Judgment. It's starting very strong. So Judgment, the call. Okay, so it is the time to be really serious about yourself, to really be honest with yourself, to really look at things from all angles, and to really be able to say, okay, I've been too hard on myself. I've been too judgmental. I've been, take a self, like it's really important for you guys, Gemini, to take that inventory of yourself and to really, again, reassess, to be your own judge, and you're the one that you're the only one that can do the verdict of your life, and to really try to make improvements where you can, or where you feel that you have not been your best and highest self. Okay. The Five of Fire. The Five of Fire talks about conflicts, about, really like arguments, but I'm feeling from this card really strongly that the biggest challenge is, I feel like you're fighting with yourself. And that's quite interesting, because Geminis are very intelligent people, but when it comes to being their own judge and jury here, like I feel that sometimes you might be overthinking things, being a lot in your head, and just really being so adamant about how things should be, when they don't have to be a certain way. You just sometimes need to ask yourself, like, were you too harsh on a person? Why are you being so harsh when, what is the underlying issues? What I think Spirit is wanting me to give you as a message, like, instead of like reacting a certain way, or being over sensitive, or being over judgmental on another person, or even yourself, like, go deeper than that and try and find out what the underlying message is, and see if there's something that needs to be tweaked or improved, or just let go, right? Interesting. Ooh, and then we have the Empress. Now, the Empress is about that creativity. It's about that abundance. It's about really bringing like everything to the forefront. Some of you are definitely trying to start a family here, and that is your challenge. You're overthinking it, like you're putting too much pressure, too much stress. I'm not good enough. Oh my God, what if, oh my goodness. I'm getting like just overwhelmed thinking about this. So Gemini, I need you to understand that your creativity, your abundance here is ready to blossom, but there's some things that you really need to work on, focus on, and to look at things from really deep down inside. I feel that there's a decision that needs to be made, and it has to do with all the thoughts that are going in your head, like all the thoughts and all of the people that you find yourself arguing with, and things that you find yourself, struggling with. Maybe you're having issues with coworkers or with your bosses, and you don't like the way they do things, and you're finding yourself becoming very judgmental on people and things in your life. And this is really a really good year for you to reassess that, and to try and tweak and make improvements, because hey, December, the last month of the year 2023, and this is inviting you to elevate and to really hone in your skills and your creativity, and to really bring in that that abundance, that success that you are thriving for and wishing for, and it is here for you. And you, what a way to start 2024 to really, complete these issues that you're having within yourself or with people around you. And then once this is all cleared up and let go of, then this is when your abundance can come in. For some of you, it is because the Empress sometimes refers to mother, right? So we did talk about growing a family. Maybe you are planning a family, but it can also refer to your mother. Maybe there is something about a mother that needs to be cleared up, because there's a decision that is relating to that. Like the Emperor could be about the father, and in this case it'd be about the mother, right? So we all have the feminine and the masculine energy, so the Empress comes in as the mother energy. Okay. Or maybe you are dealing with the fact that you are being challenged or hard on yourself or judgmental on yourself because maybe you don't want to have children, or maybe you are due and are having a hard time conceiving. Whatever it is, look at it in your life and just look at the underlying issue under all of this. Okay. And that will help you to bring in whatever successes and abundance that you are trying to create here. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's see what else we have for Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. Ooh, look at that. So we have Judgment on Judgment. The call on judgment. This is the exact same card. So Spirit is saying to me as a reader and delivering your message for December, Gemini, this is really important. The decision is very, very important. This is not something that you can put on the back burner anymore. You need to find out what it is in your life that you're either over judging or being too hard on yourself, or I feel that there's a really deep underlying issue that really needs to be cleared up here. And once you clear this up, you will be like this Empress, no question about it, okay? The Magician, this is you being able to manifest anything and everything you want in your life, okay? You will have the resources, you will have the tools, you will have everything that you need in order to get to your success, okay? But success is here. It is right here, right here. You can create and beautifully master anything that you want. But they call in Judgment, two very, very important cards before you can end a cycle and get into this brand new cycle. You really have to work on whatever underlying issues you have, my beautiful Geminis. Well, let's see if Spirit's going to give me more information, but I feel like I'm talking to a lot of Geminis out there, and I feel that you really need to go within yourself and find out where it is in your life that you are being challenged, okay? For something to do with the home, something to do with you and the home. Maybe you're looking to buy a house and you're struggling with this. No house is good enough, or you're holding on so tightly on finances, or or you're not feeling home anywhere, or you're not you want to have your own home. You want to be in charge of your own foundation. You want to have all of this, but there is a decision that needs to be made. Maybe you are struggling with people inside your home. Maybe there's an energy around you who is very powerful and controlling, and there's a decision you need to make because there's a lot of arguing and challenges and whatever. But just understand, we have an Emperor here and we have the Empress here. So these are two equally powerful energies, and maybe you are talking about marriage and there is a decision to make. But again, Gemini, I'm talking about that if you are contemplating marriage, maybe you are planning to make a decision to tie the knot here, but we have two important things that have to be resolved before this can be really successful, okay? let's see. If you are trying to manipulate a situation in order for you to, I feel like someone here, and this is not for everybody, obviously, I feel like someone here is trying to manipulate maybe getting pregnant so that it will force a marriage in this relationship, partnership. If that is what you're doing, Gemini, I need you to be careful, because Judgment is saying here, hey, you're not being honest here. You cannot manipulate these things. I'm not saying that if it were to happen that you are pregnant and this is going to force a wedding because this is a value that you have, then so be it. But if you're going to manipulate to get pregnant so that you can get married, I'd be careful with that, my beautiful Gemini. And obviously it's not for everyone, so maybe someone needed to hear that, okay? Queen of Earth. So interesting, because the Queen of Earth is generally my my wife card, the wife material, but she came in the reverse, okay? Maybe you, and I have the Devil in the reverse, you know, and then I have the 10 of Earth. So here's what I'm getting. So someone is maybe needing to make a decision about, you know, a deciding to get married. Okay, so we have like two marriage cards here. We have a wife material here that's in the reverse. We have the Devil here, which is in the reverse, and it's actually a good thing. So this is like breaking the chains of codependency, breaking the chains of addictions or bad habits, right? Which is interesting. So if someone's had a bad habit of, you know, being in control, wanting the control and power and to manipulate situations to work out in the way that they want it to work out, I feel that that is coming to an end, which is a good thing. Okay. Now, why is the Queen of Earth in the reverse? And with the 5 of Fire here, it's saying that you're struggling finding your place, my beautiful Gemini. And this is where the Judgment is. This is where you're needing to make a decision, like find what the underlying issue is and why are you feeling the way you're feeling, and take action. And the action that you need to take is to maybe, you know, go to someone, especially like a therapist or somebody who can actually help you resolve what's underlying under all of this. Okay? Because there is definitely like a marriage possibility. And even though my Queen of Earth is in the reverse, it doesn't say that you don't have the qualities to be a wife, and there's no gender in tarot. You understand what I'm saying here. It's just that there's something that needs to be fixed first, okay? And I hope the person who is trying to manipulate getting pregnant so that they can get married, that is not a good idea. You know, make the decision yourself, but I hope you're not doing that, my beautiful Gemini. But we do have like a really positive movement forward, so long as you can resolve that struggle that you're having within yourself, okay? And I feel it has to do with finding your place in a situation, okay? But I think that's coming to a head because we do have the Devil here in the reverse, and I think you're cutting those chains of being controlled by I'm getting, so some of you are being controlled by what's it called, societal like values, standards, statuses. I think you're cutting the chains of what other people think that is the right thing or the right time or the right place that you need to be and look like, in other words. So for example, if you are at a certain age and, you know, people are saying, well, you know what, if you're planning to get married here, well, you should do like the big grand thing and go spend millions of dollars to, you know, make a big boom and make a big reaction and to really show like your value, your status and whatever. And like, you're like, no, I don't need to do this. I really don't need to do this. I'm doing it because I found my match here and we want to build a family. Okay, so I think you're going to detach from the toxic gossip and behavior and like whatever people are saying, like that they think that this will make you a better person. And I think you're now realizing that no, this is not going to make me a better person. This is really going to be a true connection, a true family foundation where we're going to build this foundation. It's going to be solid. We're going to be abundant, and we're going to have a family together. And this is so beautiful. Okay, so if you do have someone in your environment who is trying to influence you or manipulate you into believing that, you know, you should go spend money you don't have, then I think you need to cut this person out of your life. Okay, unless you are able to forgive them and let them be who they are, as long as they accept you for who you truly are, genuinely and authentically. Okay, I did post a reading this past week about, you know, being authentic, being your true self. Go look at the general readings, and you might get a message there. All right, Spirit, let's do this. Is there any more messages? Knight of Cups. I love it. Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, meaning that you're not going to collaborate with anybody. You're going to really do this genuinely from the heart. Okay, and whoever is trying to do things and create like some scenarios or some environment that is not where you truly authentically want to be, then you're going to say, hey, you know what, thank you for trying, but I don't need your help. I just know exactly what I'm doing. I'm doing this with my partner. We are very strong together, and together we will get what we are wishing and trying to achieve. This is so beautiful, actually. I really love this for you guys, Gemini. And look at this at the bottom of the deck. You're going to take that leap of faith, and you know exactly what it is that is going to make you happy, and you're going to make these important decisions in your life, not because you're angry at anybody or trying to pretend. You're not pretending anything anymore. You're just going to keep people that are important in your life. And the most important people right here is going to really make a beautiful life together. I love this. Wow, so beautiful. Let's get you some advice cards. Gemini, I know you guys are going to do this. Herald of Change. Look at that. Herald of Change. I'm just going to quickly look in the book. I feel like it's a card of freedom. And I think the freedom is coming from yourself, because you're going to make these important decisions about your life and how you're going to live your life and how you're going to live it in the future. So it's actually beautiful. And the book is saying, good news, caution, herald of change. When the horseman appears, he is inviting you to spread the good news. Everyone already knows the bad news. Your task is to point out the beautiful when others only see the ugly. Note the possible, no matter how impossible it may seem. This does not mean becoming giddy or blindly optimistic, but rather reminding yourself that every storm cloud has a silver lining. So it says, put away the fatalistic attitude and dire predictions, the dreadful expectations about the world or about your life. Declare the arrival of a new and better you. Proclaim that you have risen from the realm of the dead, woken from the long and dreadful slumber, and are back on the world stage. The show is on again. The horseman cautions you to not allow your exuberance to become hollow or trivial. Be sure that there is substance to the news you spread, and you are willing to live up to the expectations you rise. The world will become you with open arms as you share an uplifting message. Heed the horseman when he shows up once, for he hears good news and is announcing a prosperous and peaceful time. When he shows up twice in the same reading, though, use extreme caution. If you heed his warnings, all will turn out well. My beautiful Gemini, I kind of feel that this guy is this guy, and this is saying, like, be cautious. The decision you make at this time in your life is really, really important. And it could be in more areas, in more than one area of your life. So I wish you all the best, my beautiful Geminis. I think this is a very pivotal time in your life, and you really need to make the right decisions. I know for a fact you're going to make the right decision. And just remember, do not point fingers, and do not put blame or send out negativity, because that all comes back to you. Remember, when you point a finger, there's 3 pointing back at you. So be careful in the decisions you make. I hope they are nurturing and kind decisions so that you can have a blissful life. And you know what? I feel that someone here is definitely getting married, my beautiful Geminis. Congratulations if this is you. Write me a comment. Let me know what is going on. I'm sending you lots of light and lots of love. Until the next time,